Rustic, what's up? I got 10 people in there already. Sheesh. I'm just getting set up good. Oh, good. There's a boat going out. Y'all, I backlashed the first cast on this rod today. Last night I casted it fine. I don't know what the difference is for today is, but oh well. All right, started out with two good backlashes this morning, y'all, or this afternoon. Lord, this is not gonna work. I can't wear my sunglasses and see chat too. I swear I'm about as blind as John Parker some days. Hey, Rustic. Hey, Avid. Backlash was dealing with a backlash on his very first cast on his bait caster. Oh, Coastal's in here. Oh, there's Coastal. Feeding their guinea pigs. Hey, Coastal. Hey, Panda. I got reduced legs on this tripod because it's too tall for me to sit down and read chat. Get it like that and like that. All right. Fish tail, worm, fish head. So we'll see. I do have one other rod back here. Cast out if I need to. I'm kind of saving it for later. Hopefully the two in the middle will catch me a bait fish that's fresh. I moved the worms. All right, Abby, enough with the slapping and the pinching. Can't be spamming chat tonight. Sorry. That is downriver. There's a bridge down there. This boardwalk goes almost all the way to the bridge. And then just behind me, the river makes almost a little over a 90-degree turn. So hopefully, this little spot here has always been a good area for fishing because it's right here on the downstream side of the bend. Just because he started it don't mean you got to finish it. Got like two teenagers up in here. I got that rod on the left in the same spot where the other night right at dark, something picked it up and went up river with it 2 or 3 times. Hopefully we'll have the same results tonight. And I'll be patient enough to actually catch it. Who knows, maybe one of them 40, 50 pound carp I see rolling out here will hit this worm or something. If it does, I'll have me a fight on my hands, because I don't have a rod or reel big enough for that. It is really calm. I'll let y'all look down here. You can see the bubbles and how fast the current's moving. It's moving along pretty good. This is dam fed somewhat. Oh yeah. I guess one thing I do need to do is get the phone plugged in before y'all die on me. That would be a smart idea. I mean, I don't have to plug y'all up, but it would be a smart idea. Sparkles! Hey! Hey, Rusted sent sparkles. I might need those later tonight. Alright, y'all are charging. Because it's at full charge, so. Yeah, that might would be a quick live, because I was only at like 60% already. I do know there's a few people up to Game Lands tonight. I could have gone up there, but I'd rather be close. I don't want to be back in the woods by myself, so to speak. Happy poop. I got honey buns, I got a couple little bags of chips, and pecan pie for tonight. Seven awesome people, 9 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Whew, at least I got in the shade now. Not sure how here fishing, but I guess the fish will determine that somewhat. Since 3:30 a.m. Crystal got avid with the nutcrackers. Ha ha ha. I do know one thing tonight that's different than the other night. There's no wind and the gnats are terrible. I got a bite. The second rod from the right had a bite, y'all. See if it actually takes it. That would be on the worm. I don't know if y'all saw the bounce or not. That was avid walking. That would not surprise me one bit. I mean, I think this pier was built in the 30s. So it's almost 100 years old. I'm surprised it's even still standing. There it is again. I can't tell if it's something small is actually up there on the hook or if it's just playing with it. I'll give it a few more minutes before I check it. Northern Fishing and Outdoors. Hello. Squirrel. Hey, squirrel. Squirrel's magnet fishing. Pier cops. What's up? Squirrel, I just got out here about 30 minutes ago. Probably been fishing about 15 total. The second rod from the right here has been getting some bites, but I'm thinking this was really small fish. That's the one I caught the 4-inch catfish on yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and check it since it's been bouncing so much. The worm on my top hook was completely gone. Bottom hook has just a tiny little bit left. See if I can't downsize this hook a little bit here. Actually, I know I can. bit of slack out of that one. Smaller hook and new bait. See if we can catch something. Northern Fishing Outdoors, white perch, bluegill, catfish, striped bass. At this point, I'll take a 25, 30-pound snapping turtle to take to my father-in-law. But pretty much, I'll take whatever bites the hook. There's carp, there's sturgeon, there's red horse suckers, there's crappie, bluegill, white perch, channel blue and flathead catfish, striped mullet, river herring, striped bass, largemouth bass. This has a lot of variety that I can catch here. Yes, my father-in-law will eat a snapping turtle. He's always talked about stewing it right in the its own shell, so I don't know. Never seen that done before. From what I saw one time on an episode of Swamp People, you cut a little hole in the skin by the blow it up inside the skin and it separates, and then you can just right off. And the meat's supposed to be nice and white and supposed to be tasty. Now that the sun has moved or gone behind the trees, I bring y'all more like this, and you can see it's a little better. That way, if it starts bouncing again, you can see it a little better, maybe. A little closer. The white rod closest to us has the tail end of a pinfish. The two middle rods have worms on them. The far gray rod has the head of a pinfish. That's something we need to get Rico Bizarre Foods to do, is stewed turtle. I wish I knew where my no-nats was. Ooh, that's a big plop over there. Last night, most people weren't coming out here until 7:30, 8 o'clock to start fishing. Because the way you described how to clean a turtle, he said it sounds like you know what you're talking about. Oh, I kicked the rod. I'm sorry, y'all. I put a piece of striped mullet on that one. Trying to see if I can show y'all, see if y'all can see any of these blow-ups that are happening out here. Since the water's slick as glass. The carp blowing up is being right steady. There was one right out there. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. There's a boat went up river earlier. Sounds like he might be coming back downriver. I could probably go to my truck and get one of my bass rods with my casting spoon on it and zip it out there and foul hook something if I really wanted to. There are long nosed gar in here, so I could catch one of those. Highly unlikely because them things are hard to get hooked with their bony beak and their bony jawline. You know, back a little bit and see. Still over 60%. That's good. I've come out here during the striped bass season, sat out here for 2 or 3 hours, didn't have a bite, and then all of a sudden all 4 rods went down at one time. And then I've been out here where it's been nonstop line in the water for catching you catch a fish on one, cast the other one out, take the fish off and cast it out and be reeling a fish in on the other one. I've done that before. Dang on, gnats are terrible out here. Wouldn't be so bad they won't buzzing in my ears. Need earmuffs. I'm surprised YouTube hadn't shared this out more. I'd love to hear one of these bell reels with the fish on it start clicking. Oh, here comes a kayaker. Over there. What I did. Out here fishing with credit. Most of my worm was gone. Sometimes the undertow of this river can cause your bait to move around. This week so far it hasn't been doing that much. It's not moving as much as normal, shall I say. I hear a boat coming. Hopefully they'll stay far enough where they won't catch my line. bite, but missed it. I did had two buck bites, both on the worm rods, which now are the second and third from the camera. Or second and fourth from the camera, shall I say. And that fourth one just bounced again. I like for one to go down and stay down for once. Oh, I heard our Bigfoot over there in the game lands. Which I'm pretty sure it's not a Bigfoot, it's an owl of some kind. So I'm still playing with that fourth rod from the camera. I don't know if y'all can see that bite or not. It's so small it ain't even ringing the bell, whatever it is. I picked it up, but I didn't feel anything. Somebody said, hey, Jay Fishing and Outdoors. Good afternoon. Afternoon, evening, night, wherever you may be. Could be morning, I don't know. Hello, welcome to the channel. Oh, there's a good bite there. we go. Aw, so little baby. Let me get this back down there. Oh, we're not skunked. Come here, little dude. Got a little white perch, y'all. Not too bad. Little baby. I'm gonna throw him back. He could be good bait, but you know what? I might do that. He'll stay right there. While I reel this one in, it might get used for bait. If he jumps overboard before it gets in, he's free to live. Put them in the upper back just in front of the dorsal fin. Let's send him out here. Now we got live bait out. That would be good candy for a straight bass or big catfish, hopefully. I want to check this one because it was getting some hits, but then they stopped. I got a feeling something to make my worm off of it. Yep, worm is gone. Northern fishing, I put it on that gray rod on the end. Squirrel, there's no need to do the sticker pack giveaway. Just send it to me, sir. I automatically win. Ha ha. It don't quite work that way. Hey, we caught a fish. Well, like I said, there are white perch here. I have caught them upwards of close to 2 pounds here. Get 4 or 5 of those. They're good enough to eat. For those that don't know, my normal job hours are 3 to 12 or 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So as long as I have battery power and light, I might stay out here till mid to late morning. Who knows? We just have to see. There's a bunch of people going down the game lane trail over there. Right here at dark. I know a lot of people catch big fish over there too. I would go back there if I had somebody with me. Especially somebody like Rustic. Or Avid. They both look like they're bigger than anything in the woods around here. Is that steel guy? What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I did finally catch a little bitty white perch and then put him on the far rod down there. So, we can go from a worm to a white perch to a catfish. Or a striped bass, one or the other. I wish these gnats and no seams would go somewhere. Or a little bit of wind would kick up. Fish count is one white perch that was about maybe 4 inches long. He's on the far rod for bait with the big silver bell on it. I've had plenty of bites, but not much luck on hooking up. wouldn't mind catching a couple more little bluegill or white perch like that. One for the orange rod, one for the white rod. At this point, anybody got a stick of dynamite they can bring down to me? I'll throw it upriver and let them float down to me into my net. Ha ha ha. Oh, I think that was a bite. Second rod.
How you doing?
Good.
Any luck?
Caught one little white perch and he's on the far rod now for bait.
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt.
And I'm live on YouTube and I just got a fish on. Oh, that's a bigger one. That's a bluegill.
Day today?
That's a nice bluegill.
Yeah, dang right.
I'll take that one home with me.
That's edible. Very
Y'all had a
edible.
good day today? Y'all had a good day today?
I've caught two fish. One was so small he's on the hook and then just caught that one.
How long y'all been out here?
Nice, man.
Thank you.
Dang right, I'll fry right up.
There y'all go, nice bluegill. Or sunfish, I don't know exactly what kind he is.
Bluegill looks like.
Looks like a bluegill. I've got 4 people in here right now, but hey, I got one in the cooler.
Cool, man.
Yep.
I didn't know. Got another one.
Wait,
Oh, I thought that rod
Which
was
rod?
jumping.
what one?
That one right there, you got your hands on. I
Oh,
didn't
no.
realize.
No, I don't think he was biting that one.
Yeah. I didn't know they built all this. This
They-
is awesome coming all
yeah.
the way out here to the park.
Yeah, they did it right before, during winter.
Yeah. I haven't been out here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice. It really is.
Just in time for striper season that didn't happen.
Yeah, I talked to a guy at the tackle shop down in Washington. I went fishing today out at Rose Bay,
Okay.
trying to catch some trout and stuff.
Have any luck?
Not a bit.
Mm.
And he was saying, place to go is down to Plymouth. Put your boat in at the
Yeah,
ramp. Said
that one gets a bite. That's got about a 3-inch piece of striped mullet on it.
okay.
The orange rod that just bounced.
Said they're catching rock down in Plymouth.
Yeah.
Went up spawning and they're coming back down. He said
Yeah.
they're a little skinny and everything, but said they're hitting real good. I may go down there.
Yep. I was out here Tuesday night. I had one follow my bait in, but wasn't biting it. Whereas Tuesday night I caught a little catfish about that big and a bluegill about that big.
Yeah.
I'll take 2 or 3 more of those bluegill or
Dang
a couple
right.
of catfish to go with it.
I always thought this is good for catfishing and white perch is what I've heard.
Yeah. It's good for striped bass when they're running.
Yeah. I ain't done much.
The last 4 years that we had limits on them, I limited out every day they had a limit. out here. I would take off specifically on those days. Go over to Ricky, get me a dozen herring, because
Yeah.
he goes down to South Carolina and brings them back.
Yeah, right.
Get a dozen herring, come back, and you'll catch at least one in the slot or two off of that dozen herring.
That's what I've done when I have fished out here for. Let's see,
Yep.
where did I go? I think I put in Janesville. This
Yeah.
is when I was married to this gal back away,
Yeah.
and go up river a little bit, and we'd catch rock out there, with cut bait, herring, buy them
Yep.
off Ricky over here.
Oh yeah. My dad lives down in Bath. He went out by Indian Island and caught some Spanish mackerel and bluefish this week.
I ain't never been out there. I heard it's a good place to go.
It used to be a good place to go back when there was actually an island there. Now it's
Ain't nothing there. Or,
not much of anything left there. It's eroded and eroded and eroded. It's gone from over 1,000 trees back in '99 to I think about 250 trees now. It's just slowly going away.
I ain't been there.
I
know where it is on the map. I've never been to it.
There's a lot of carp rolling through here.
Is that right?
I caught a carp here about 2 or 3 months ago. Back in early March.
Yeah.
I was right down there on the old part and caught a carp. Throwing it right straight down just off the break. Hoping for white perch and caught a carp.
Yeah.
But I've got fish, worms, fish, worm, and fish.
All right.
And the last one is live, so.
I'll be able to pick up a cat.
I'm hoping. That only comes after dark, though.
Does it?
Yeah. Normally before dark, you catch the bluegill and the white perch and stuff. You might get a catfish during the day, but the bigger ones come out at night. Oh, wife's in here watching.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you. You know, ice bath down in there. There you go, wifey. I got one.
Cool, man.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Yep.
Don't catch
Looks
them all.
all the way around now. Because you got the paved trail that goes all the way down the road out there.
Is that right?
So what they did is they just made it one big loop now.
That's cool.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's a cool place, I think.
Yeah, it is. And for somebody that don't have a boat, it's the perfect place to fish.
Yeah.
Or at least not a big boat.
Yeah, my boat's, I don't want to put my boat in here.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to run over stuff. It's a bigger boat.
I got a little plastic common crawdad.
I'd like to have a little freak boat, they call it.
Yep. TD Knives and Adventures. Hello. Welcome in. Fish count's at 2 now. But anyways, have a good one.
All right, you too, man. Good luck.
Thank you. I hope I get a few more for supper. I got one fish in the cooler. Now I'm gonna make me a stay out here for a little while longer. I wish I brought my neck gaiter thing. Break out the potato chips so I get a bite. Hello. Mm. That orange one had a bite earlier. I still say Steele needs to come help us clean out the back room and help us renovate the house. Give him room and board while he's down here. Take him on fishing excursions as much as I can. Huh. I'm trying, Coastal. I need a longer shirt tail. Henry Turner, hello. Lake Madam Mesquite. That's a fun place. There's a water snake over there in the tree. A snake over there. Be careful around them tree branches. There'll be snakes in them sometimes. One's up above me. There used to be a tree right here, and there's a brown water snake that lays right about face level when you're standing here all the time. Now that tree's gone. I'm pretty sure he moved over to those. If I catch a bean of fishing with it, landed over there. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get about 30, 40-pound catfish. Would be nice.
How long you been out here?
About 2 hours this afternoon.
Okay.
I'll probably be out here till midnight.
Okay.
They bite better after dark.
They do?
Yeah. This time of day, it's the little white perch and bluegill, smaller catfish. Hmm? I just caught a little baby one about that big. He's on the far rod as bait for a catfish. Go from a worm to a little baby perch, so hopefully about a 50-pound cat.
Yeah.
Or a striped bass.
Yeah.
Northern, did you miss the bluegill I caught, sir? I did catch a bluegill. I'm doing better. Only an hour and a half in, I've caught 2 fish. Last night it took me, or Tuesday it took me a little over 2 hours to catch 2 fish. There you go, Northern. Nice hand-sized bluegill. Yep, that's a good frying size bluegill there. Now if I can catch me a couple of 5 to 10 pound cat, blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. 5 to 10 pound catfish to go along with that would be great. Y'all can see, but right over there is like a river otter or something swimming across. River otter, beaver, something. See if we can zoom in on it some. Yeah, we all call them steel. My only way to type his name is on a laptop. You hit at and type steel and then enter. I wish they had that feature on a phone where you could type at and it would tag the person. I thought we were going to start getting some good bites there right continuously, but it slowed right back down again. Ugh. Who was it said they had been to Lake Man Mesquite? Henry Turner. That's somewhere I wouldn't mind going and taking some twine and some chicken for crabs, but heck, if you go out there to catch a crab with some chicken, you're going to pull up a baby alligator. But dang on if there ain't some big crabs in that water out there. That is for sure. Leave my panfish in the cooler. If I catch something that's black and white and about 20 inches long, He might be reeled up off camera and just had to say I lost the fish. Hardy har har. The eel's absolute. Ooh. I wish I'd known. I would have told you to bring me some eels down here for bait. Ha ha. I forgot they do have good eels over in Lake Mammoth. I don't think you caught a 25-pound bass, because that would be a world record. Or very, very close to it. Mr. Henry, if you don't mind me asking, where are you located? Because I grew up in Bath. So I fished all over down around that area. Oh, cool. I bet that guy's happy the point was open still. Yeah. Even a 25-pound bass in Florida would be. I could see if it was a 25-pound striped bass, but not a largemouth or smallmouth by no means. Unless it's one he's had in a fish tank that he's been feeding, or a backyard pond that he's been feeding. Roxborough. That's right. I was about to say your name sounds familiar. I couldn't remember. I don't even do inspection work anymore, sir. I am now a full-time EMT and part-time security guard. I actually applied up there to the plant after I got let go. Ah, crud. I knew I forgot to bring something. I ate my salad and forgot the Slim Jim. All right, Coastal, they were buy one, get one free last night through the Wawa app. So if you would like the free one, you can have it. Uh, I actually got paid more with the inspection work, but I don't care if she wants it, she can have it. Henry, so you know, coastal water is my wife. I will say I miss going up there for the consultations up there at the energy plant. That was a fun job. Kind of wish I could ride up there and see what it looks like now. I know it's totally different because it's what, almost 4 years later now. That's been right at 4 years ago, 3 or 4. I'm gonna check this white rod. I haven't since I casted it out. Hopefully it's not where. Looks like little fish have been nibbling on it, but no big fish yet. I backlashed that one earlier pretty bad. I about did it again there. This one had a hit on it earlier, and I ain't seen nothing since, so really didn't see what's going on here. I still got the bait. Well, I was reeling this one in. This one on the end with that live white perch just bounced. So that could be. That could be interesting. I'm not gonna worry about the worm ones right now. Nice. I'll go ahead and check these two hooks. Might as well. Up. I bottom hook's okay. Top hook could use some more worm on it. Go ahead and check this one. See if anyone that's on it. Worm still looks good there. They near casted all my line off of that rod. I thought catch something that runs. Alright, everything's rebaited or been checked and still has bait. Costa would be absolutely miserable out here with the amount of gnats flying around my head. Panda would be too. Yep, don't reach. I need a new net fund, y'all. I've patched it somewhat, but it is still holy as all get out. Those drop nets across the road at the tackle shop run about 55, 60 bucks. If you type word PayPal, you can donate to the channel for me to go get one. Ha ha. But yeah, if you type the word PayPal, Nightbot will drop my link for PayPal, and you should be able to donate that way if you would like to. And then it can be anonymous. If you want a shout out for it, just put in where it says what's it for, put shout out for net. Hey, Big Matt, how you doing? Thank you for triggering Nightbot. I appreciate it. As always, donations to the channel are expected, but always appreciated. Well, caught 2 fish. One's being used as bait, one's in the cooler. I tried to call you earlier, Big Matt, but it said your number was no longer in service. I don't know what that was about. I guess you blocked me. Little old brother. There ain't nothing little about Rustic. He about like the Jolly Green Giant. Heck, from what I've been told, I think I'm bigger than John Parker now. Or at least I weigh more than John Parker. Mm-hmm. Sure you did. I can't say nothing. Mine's on Do Not Disturb right now for the live stream. I gotta find my thermocell again. I don't know where that's at. Said that will keep the gnats away too. Big Matt, does thermocell work for gnats or is that just mosquitoes? I know you have a thermocell. Rahan Nagri. Hello, how are you? It's good. Any day I can fish is a good day. Now, if the fish would actually eat my bait, would be great. I caught a bluegill a little while ago, just about the size of my hand. He's in the cooler. Awesome, awesome. Normally I go bass fishing. Tonight I'm going for white perch, bluegill, catfish. If I catch a striped bass, that'd be good too. I'm in eastern North Carolina today. Or actually most every day I'm in eastern North Carolina. That pole on the very end, the gray pole that has the live fish on it, is getting a hit. I got a catfish on. I put a roll. Or at least I think that's what it is. Look, I got a gar. This is gonna be fun.
We get a closer look at it.
Yeah, just now I am live on YouTube over here. Just know he has a mouthful of teeth.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You got a mouthful of teeth. You could have touched anywhere but the mouth.
Yep. Well, as you don't touch up here, you're fine.
I know.
I'm scared.
The rest of it feels like armor. He ain't even slimy.
No, I'm scared. Actually, I know little
You
spiky, little
Come on,
spikes.
see?
You're a man.
Nah, that's not a good enough excuse for me.
It's for me.
No, it's not for me.
I don't even have him hooked,
It didn't look like it. It looked like he just got caught up.
y'all, by the mouth. He ain't even hooked anywhere. 'Cause there's the hook there.
That's a lot of people.
The hook's not even in his mouth. Now I got to figure out how he backlashed his way. I had a live white perch on here.
You got any more fish? You know, 6 feet away so you don't get COVID. You know? Yeah. Yeah.
I caught one bluegill earlier in the fish that was on this one. She about fell down over there. Hey! Dude, stop.
I'm trying to get you off. Well, he biting the guy himself off right there.
No, it's still in his mouth.
I'm trying to learn fish myself, man.
No, he did. Yes, he did.
Buddy. I need you to open up.
That's my fish.
You got any more fishes inside there right now?
Can you pick that up over? Gotta be the side. Thank you. All right, there y'all go. Gar.
You gonna let him go?
Oh yeah, he can eat them, but
So is this your first fish you caught tonight?
I caught a bluegill earlier.
Excuse me, sir. You got a small hook.
I do. Give me just a second. I'm gonna try to see if I can't get a weight on this one.
Put him in the tank, won't we, Punk?
Mm.
What is he?
Put him in.
It's a long nosed gar.
I said it was guard.
I know, yeah.
He's going back in the water.
Goodbye, buddy.
Bye, buddy. And he gone.
What you catch him on?
Live white perch.
Okay.
He was 2.9 pounds, y'all.
Okay.
I'm live on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, you said a small hook?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even hook him. He wrapped his nose up in the line so bad. That's all.
Trying to get a small one. She's trying to go on the float.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I caught about a 3-inch white perch earlier and put him on the line, and that gar ate him and wrapped his nose up. He won't even hook. Yeah, he was just under, right at a 3-pound gar. Rayhan, thanks for liking and subbing. I appreciate that. I got to find me another piece of. Now I got to check the line and then find me another piece of bait. Y'all have a good night.
You do the same.
Thought I was catch something while you were here.
I'm glad too.
Yeah, there's nicks in that line.
You really trying to miss anything. And you knew I didn't mean it. You know we gotta go home for supper.
Before supper.
It's already supper time.
It's past
And I'm out
supper.
here trying to catch me a cat to put on the side and she wants to play. I don't have time for it.
It's past supper.
I know. So that's why I'm trying to catch me a catfish, put on the side of my green. I ain't got time to play with her now.
Good luck with that, cause I fished Tuesday till about 10 o'clock and caught one catfish about 4 inches.
And that was it.
Yep.
We'll see. Oh, I can't do a little bit better, but I already know. Don't expect too much.
Now, I've been out here about 2.5 hours and
That's all you caught, what?
I've caught a bluegill, a white perch, and a gar.
All on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Yeah. I ain't biting none on the top there right now. And that was not that was on cut bait.
The gar was on the white perch that I caught.
Okay.
The bluegill and perch were on worms. The cut bait ain't been touched yet. Hey, I'll take that any day. That was an interesting fight.
You might need to wait 20 more minutes, man. You checked all of your bait. You might pull something out, man.
Oh, I'm probably gonna be here till like midnight.
Are you just gonna move around the water?
No, I'll be right here.
Oh, you good?
All I got to do is
I like that. So someone, Doc, I might do me some late night fishing.
I'll throw a little. There's this little blue or pinfish up here. Now I caught it the
See,
beach
that's what I
earlier
should
this
have
year.
been catching earlier when we went out there to Joan. I should have been catching all of the fish that come down here to fish with. When we was out there at the pond, catching all those little fish.
Yep.
Came out here.
I got a feeling that's what was missing with my. I caught a little bluegill Tuesday night, same spot. And I had 2 or 3 times where this one got picked up and went up river with me. I bet it was gar like that. Left pole just got casted out unless it was the one before. I did see a bite on it, but not big. All right, Henry, you take care, sir. Earl, hopefully you're doing. All right, that stick misses my lines. I'll stay out here until I can't stand the gnats anymore. I don't know if you know, they put cameras up out here too. Yeah. He said you'd be surprised at how many people don't realize that they can go to pee off the pier.
They can do what?
They can see it when you pee off the pier now.
Oh, I don't be worried about that.
I thought that was funny. Yep. Rusted, sent a gold coin. Thank you, sir. Well, old Dropnet got some use tonight. That's why I brought it. Some people say that the long-nosed gar like that are good to eat, but trying to be able to clean them is the thing. I think you have to cook them skin and all, and then break the skin off later. I was hoping that was going to be a nice catfish. But I'll take a 3-pound gar. There's plenty of them rolling around out there. I'm about to get another one. What's he after? Oh. If Avid's still in here, that might be what I was having bite that pole the other day with that piece of fish on there. I let him stay there long enough that he wrapped his nose up this time. Still a fun, interesting fight. $8:32. Almost Panda's bedtime. Won't be far from coastals. I want that to bite my hook. Probably a carp. Four backlashes and 3 fish. How's it going, any Finn? I caught a little white perch about 3 or 4 inches long. Caught about an 8 or 9 inch long bluegill. And then I used the little white perch that was the 3 or 4 inch perch and just caught a 3-pound long-nosed gar off of the white perch. If I knew how to clean a gar, I might would have kept it, but I don't know how to clean it. I've heard the meat's supposed to be okay. Yeah. I was not expecting to do a bait challenge in this video, but I caught, and that gar that I just caught wasn't even hooked. He had gotten his nose so wrapped up in the line and in the bottom rig that he had lassoed his nose. That's how I caught him. Yep, I've heard that too. Um, it's almost like a bucktail jig, but instead of having the bucktail hair, it has like a piece of white nylon dot rope that's really frayed out. About maybe, and all it has to be is about 2 or 3 inches long. Throw it out and let it float on the top of the water and just twitch it across the water is what I've heard. The amount of light that this camera brings in compared to the amount of light that's out here is amazing. I've never tried the rope theory because I don't really care for a gar. They're fun to catch, but I've never actually eaten one. Rayhan, thank you for the support earlier. I do appreciate it. I did go back and see where you said you had liked and subbed. Thank you very much for that, sir. I think when you were in the process of doing that is when I was in the process of dealing with the long-nosed gar I caught. So we've caught a white perch, a bluegill, and a gar. and we're after catfish and striped bass. Maybe next time I need to come out here for white perch, bluegill, and gar, and maybe I'll catch a catfish or white bat or striped bass. Did you see the 3-pound gar? If not, that's what I caught while you were gone. I think I caught him right about the time you left. He was probably close to 2.5 foot long and about 4 inches round. I don't have my bump board tonight, so I couldn't tell you exactly how long he was. He ate that live white perch, and then he got his nose wrapped up. When he was eating that, he got his nose wrapped up in the line, and I never even hooked him. I am on the Roanoke River in eastern North Carolina. Okay, you're in Texas. Cool. I have family down around San Antonio and Houston area. Texas River Cats, what's up? No problem. If not, you can catch the replay later.
Hey, bro, you happy with your 3 little fish, bro?
So far,
I'm fucking with you, man.
hey, anything's a bad day at work.
Oh shit, you ain't lying.
Whew. Texas River Cats, I hope you're doing well. Been a while since I've seen you around. Mm. I'll wait as late as I can to turn on this little spotlight here that I have. I got me a little clip-on spotlight from Tractor Supply Company. Clipped it right on the handle of my cart. And it works fairly good. I bought it back in the winter time when we were getting ready to have a big snowstorm. There was a 2-pack, and I figured I could clip them on the windowsill or coffee table or TV dinner tray or something if we lost power during the snowstorms that we had this past winter in eastern North Carolina, because our infrastructure for snow is little to none. Little to none. Sorry, I can't talk now. Three people in here, 26 thumbs up. No super chats and 11 common things or gifts. Not exactly sure how those equate to money, but hey, I'll take anything I can get. If you don't want to drop a super chat or give a gift or a membership, you can always take PayPal, or somebody can take PayPal, and Nightbot will drop my PayPal link. Same here, and coming up I'll be working a whole lot more because I now have my full-time EMT job and a secondary security gig. We go a little bit more here. They used to have a light out here, but they took it down when they redid the deck. You can fish as long as it's just rain and not thunder and lightning. I just heard one of my barrel reels click a time or two, like something nibbled. I didn't see the rod move, but I heard the click. As long as y'all can still see the rods in the camera, I'm not going to turn that light on. It's getting kind of hard for me to see them in without the camera. I'm working Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to try to do some fishing on days that I can. It's not going to be an every Tuesday, Thursday thing, but I'm going to try to start doing more. I might try to come down here more like this. It's only like a 20-minute ride from the house. This is when them bells come in handy. At least I caught a fish that was a decent pull tonight. Wish the bluegill on the medium light rod wasn't bad. And the bluegill's in the cooler. I may have to get off work on Saturday morning and go down to my mom and dad's house, see if I can catch anything down that way. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah. That light works pretty good. I don't know. I would love for one of the cut bait rods to go down with a catfish on it, you know. But all the bait I have is old. It's not fresh. Either Tuesday or Thursday night of next week, I might try to go down to the Roanoke River, which is roughly another 40 minutes from here. I might could go somewhere like Plymouth or Janesville on the way. They got some fishing piers there. Or even go down to Windsor one night. Might could do that. Decent catfish. What in the world just happened? My phone did something crazy there. It's so quiet and peaceful out here, it's not even funny. I don't know. I have no idea what just happened right there. I've had perfectly good signal the whole time out here. All of a sudden it randomly wants to lose signal. Reel this one in. Check the bait. Try a piece of shrimp. That'll work. Been touched. Northern fishing, I have no idea how late I'm gonna stay out here, sir. It's 9 o'clock now. This is when I ended the other night. I might give it about 30 more minutes. If I haven't had a bite of any sort, then I'll probably call it. the fourth rod from the camera with the little brown bell, or brass bell. I just put a piece of shrimp on it to see if. So I got pinfish, shrimp, striped mullet, worms, and I think it was a grunt tail is the other one I have on. There's fish popping all around. They're just not biting my hook. Unfortunately, this is one of those places where you can fish all night and maybe catch one fish, but the fish will be a good one. Or you'll fish all night and get skunked. To show y'all how dark it is, my truck is way up over here, behind that big tree. Then there's another car right behind it. Why am I losing connection all of a sudden? I keep having connection issues. I'm gonna quit. Head to the house. I don't know if y'all can see all the flies around that light. They're terrible over there. I backed it up a little bit to see if it would draw the flies over there away from me. There's fish flipping inshore and offshore of my lines. And in the middle of my lines, but not biting my bait. I do have a live well at the house. Next Thursday, I might ride over to, there's a sports shop over in Kinston that sells live eels and big minnows or large shiners. I might go over there and try to get some of those. Get a couple of eels and get some shiners and come back out here. Because I think my cut bait is no good anymore. I might have to throw it in the compost pile tomorrow. Or Saturday, actually. Because I'll be working all day tomorrow. I work 10 to 3 and then 6 to 6 tomorrow. I'm not getting any bites, so I think I'm going to start reeling in. At least I didn't get hung up tonight, so I haven't lost anything as of yet. Get the ones with the worms and the shrimp on it first. They're at least likely to catch this time of night. Hello.
What's going on, Bob?
Not much. You ready to head to the house?
Oh, that's right.
Too many bugs and not enough fish.
That's North Carolina for you.
Alright, now whoever is left in here, I think there's only one person. I am done for tonight. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. Take care, and until next time, as always, tight lines, God bless you all, and lead the back line enough for all of us. But it is time for me to hit 351 Cleveland. You came in as I was leaving. I caught one little baby white perch about 3 inches long, used it for bait, and that turned into a 3-pound gar. And other than that, I caught about an 8 or 9 inch long brim. But I am getting off of here. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna turn this off and head to the truck. All right, bye y'all.